Hey, it's Stuart Sutton at Acre Plus Homes. Hope you're having a great day. We're going to talk about the first 9 months of 24. I've had lots of questions from lots of people, and I think this short video is going to answer some of those. So let me jump right in. First of all, we're going to compare the first 9 months of 24 to the first 9 months of 23. Now, just so you know, after that big run up in values, that frenzy, the first year after that, Acre Plus Homes maintained better than subdivision homes. But it has actually changed since then. The first 9 months of 2024 compared to the first 9 months of 2023 saw a reduction in just about every category. Some better than others. So let's start with the number of home sales. The number of home sales in the first 9 months of 2024 fell just over 3% compared to 2023. Now, this isn't a huge pool of data like all of the Austin real estate market. So that's really not bad at all. As far as the new listings that have come on the market, we saw a decrease in new listings hitting the market as well. We also saw a decrease in the number of homes withdrawn from the market. So we're kind of flush as far as that goes. Slight decrease in sales, slight decrease in new listings, and slight decrease in homes removed from the market. In other words, homes that failed to sell. So we're kind of staying pretty steady there. Now we're going to look at the area that everyone seems to always be interested in, that is home prices. Now, one thing that we thought was a little bit odd was that after that big run up in values and the correction started, we didn't see much of a change in asking price. Well, in the first 9 months of 24, compared to the first 9 months of 23, we saw over 9% decrease in the average asking price for homes on an acre or more. That just shows you that sellers have kind of settled in knowing, hey, we got that big run up, we have a lot of extra equity, it's okay if it takes a little less of a price to sell the house. We still have a lot of equity gained. Another nice stat that people don't pay a lot of attention to is how much did price changes affect the market? Well, there wasn't much difference in the price changes for homes in the market in the first 9 months of 24 compared to 23. So that's a good thing. That shows that people priced a little closer to where they should than they did in previous years. Now, we did see a slight change in list price compared to ask price. In other words, what are buyers willing to pay compared to the asking price? We saw about 1/3% drop to just below 96%. Now, that's not dramatic. For an average price home, that's about $1,500. But that's $1,500 that the buyer is negotiating that you would have had last year that you didn't this year. And part of that is because we're slipping toward a buyer's market. We are seeing about a 5-month supply of homes on an acre or more. At the 6-month mark of this year, that was a 6-month supply. So we've improved a little bit since then. Average time on the market is just shy of 100 days. Hardly any change there. Now, before you let that concern you, that's pretty normal for homes on an acre or more. In all those really good years, 15, 16, 17, 18, those years, we were always around 90 to 100 days on the market as an average, and that's where we are back to. Now, the final sale price, about 8.9% less than a year ago. Now, don't get me wrong, that's not your devaluation. The average price isn't 100% reflective of appreciation, increase or decrease in value, because it's a smaller pool of data. It is a pretty good measuring stick, though. So we feel confident that home prices for homes on an acre or more have decreased over the last year. But because homeowners are tending to price a little closer to where they should, we're not seeing as big a price drops as we did in the recent past. I think we'll see a little bit more reflection of the correction in the market because typical for homes on an acre or more, list to sell ratio is closer to 97.5%. And since it's below 96, that shows that buyers are negotiating a little more. So overall, this correction after that huge run up in values is not overly dramatic. We expected a correction. It's not a big free fall back to where we were. You still have a lot of equity in your pocket. Hope this update makes sense. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to text, call, email. I'm always available to help. This video has to do with pricing, which is probably a pretty good thing to focus on right now. Take a look, hit that like button if you like the video, and subscribe if you'd like to see more. Remember, it's your choice, so make it a powerful day. Bye-bye.